Good morning, friends. I'm Gerrick Angel. Thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel where I invite you to dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. And so my intention is to bring to you just small practices that you can incorporate into the life that you already have that will make a big difference in creating the life that you want to experience. I am an ordained New Thought minister. I'm a spiritual counselor, and I'm also an intuitive living coach. And so this is my life. I just love helping individuals create the life that they want to live. So again, it's about working with the life that you have, not jumping off a cliff and doing something different and like exchanging one life for another. No, we're going to start right where we are, and then we'll learn small practices that will help us create the lasting change that we want to experience as our life. So today I want to begin a series on the power of gratitude. The power of gratitude. And I'm thinking this series will probably be about 2 weeks. I think it'll be probably 5 or 6 videos. And each one, again, will have just a simple little uh, practice that you can incorporate into your life that will make a huge difference in your ability to raise your vibration and your ability to manifest that which you want in your life. So again, we're not exchanging the life that we have. We're not trying to do anything drastic. They're small steps. And if you watch these videos in order, that's fantastic. If you watch them out of order, that's fantastic. But the most important thing is whichever video you watch, incorporate that practice, give yourself permission to do it for at least 2 weeks. And if you can add the additional practices on, obviously it's going to give you a bigger and faster result. But again, we're into just taking these small steps into the life that we already have so that we can create a lasting change. So gratitude. Why did I choose gratitude? Well, gratitude is one of the easiest ways to raise our vibration. The attitude of gratitude is a high vibration, and it also serves a couple of other purposes. One purpose of gratitude is if your attention is on gratitude, then you are saying to the universe, what I have is sufficient. So you're not in lack anymore. When you're in lack, you can only create lack. If you're in sufficiency, then you will always have enough. And so when I focus my attention on what I have and what I'm grateful for, then automatically I'm in a high vibration of I will always have enough. The other piece about gratitude, it's kind of like it's a vote, right? Where we place our attention is kind of a vote. And so if I'm placing my attention on what I'm grateful for, then it's like I am voting to have more of this. So my gratitude is kind of a way of saying to the universe, hey, I like this and I'll take more, please. And so the universe says yes. And so that's a couple of the reasons to practice gratitude. So the first practice that we're going to work on for this 2 weeks is a gratitude list. A gratitude list. Okay, so what is a gratitude list? Basically, when you get up in the morning after you get out of bed, start running through your head the things you're grateful for. Anything. Don't think it has to be some lofty spiritual thing. It can be absolutely anything. Whatever you're grateful for, just start listing it in your awareness. And then by the time you're ready to sit down with your journal, hopefully you will do this. Now, I do this while I'm eating my breakfast. So the list starts going in my head, and then I go over and I make some tea and I make some eggs, and then I sit down with my journal and I write down just about anything. So I did this practice today. Let's see here. Here's my journal. I'm not going to show you up close because obviously some of the things in here are personal, but I've written 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pages of things that I'm grateful for just while I was eating my breakfast. And again, like I said, they don't have to be big, lofty things, right? They can be absolutely anything. So I've got things in here like my godchildren's name, some of my mentors, some of my clients. I'm grateful for my car. I'm grateful for the parking space that I got yesterday. I'm grateful for a TV show that I saw. I'm grateful for sea salt. Um, I'm grateful for my guides, my healers. I'm grateful for having a journal. I'm grateful for my spiritual practice. I'm grateful for synchronicity and serendipity. I'm grateful for compassion. So it can be anything. You know, I list my friends' names, I list my family members' names, whatever comes into our awareness. Because again, the important thing is while we're thinking about what we're grateful for, we can't think about what we're missing. We can't think about what upsets us. And what's beautiful about high vibrational thoughts, such as gratitude, they're more powerful than lower vibrational thoughts. Think about this. If you have your choice, okay, you want some ice and you want to keep something cool. Well, what I know is if I take one little tiny ice cube, it might cool a cup of water. But if I have a big block of ice, I can put it in a cooler and it will keep enough food for an entire camping trip cold for a whole weekend. Okay. So your gratitude is like that big block of ice that can have a huge effect. Whereas those lower vibrational thoughts are like that one tiny little ice cube that, can't really do as much. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. We don't want those low vibrational thoughts to do much. But again, we need to disconnect from them for a couple of minutes and think those high vibrational thoughts. We need to put that big block of ice in our chest rather than that one little ice cube and think that I'm going to go on a whole camping trip, right? So the attitude of gratitude, again, you start with this gratitude journal and you're already launching your day in a high vibration and you're voting, you're letting the universe know, wow, I've got this, it's sufficient, and I'm open to receiving more. And so the universe says yes. So the universe says yes. So I thank you for joining me with this practice. Every day, run through your head a list of things that you're grateful for first thing in the morning. If you are a journaler, then sit down while you're having your coffee or tea or green drink or whatever it is that you have in the morning, and write it down, even if you're not a journaler. And again, don't think that, oh, if I have a journal, I have to do all this, wonderful spiritual writing. No, it's a place to write down what you're grateful for. That's all. Just a book, just write. So I thank you for joining me. Remember to give it a thumbs up, but most importantly, subscribe so that you can see the rest of this series. I am an ordained spiritual counselor, as well as a minister, as well as an intuitive living coach. So this is my life. I just love helping people create the life that they want. So I thank you for joining me on this journey. Remember to dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. Thanks.